Good morning. It's about 9 in the morning. I'm parked at the Lake Isabella boat launch. I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to try to go up the highest point near Kamilche. It might be called Kamilche Peak. I think it is. There's some radio towers there. I didn't know if it was even going to be a hike because it's up a road. And if it's going to be a hike, the road needs to be gated. And the road is gated. And it's green diamond land, and it says that hiking is okay. So we'll give this a try. It would have been about 2 miles from where I was hoping to park. It's going to be farther from here, which is fine. I mean, 4 miles round trip isn't much of a hike. So we'll see what happens. This is the gate that I'm going to go in. And there's a few signs that say posted and stuff, which is only going to apply to people's property. I mean, it says private road there. Bullshit. Private road, no trespassing. Bullshit. Because right here, it's green diamond land. And it says very clearly that hiking is allowed. Public access is allowed, green diamond land. So those private property signs were all, or private road signs were probably all put up by homeowners. Can't blame them, they don't want to be robbed. And I immediately have to go back because I forgot to pack dog food. I don't know how long this hike is going to be. Even though Sage is dieting, she doesn't need to be tortured. I've packed one piece of fried chicken for my lunch and I'll have a cup of coffee. So, back for the dog food. Man, this happens so often. This is getting so old. Luckily, it's not back very far. One more chance for homeowners to come yell at me, but it's very clear that this road is open to hike. Okay, take 2. Gonna try this again. I'm not exactly sure the route I'm going to take. There's a couple potential routes. One is up a power line, which looked really ugly. The other looks like it might be up a closed road, which could be pretty. So I'm going to look for the closed road route. Lake Isabella is there to the side. I'm sure any property along the lake shore there would be private, and I need to stay away from all that. I'm sure it's beautiful too. Okay, I've gone down this gated road a little ways, went past some horse pastures, and I found the power line. It was gated. It didn't say no trespassing, but it was gated, and the gate had a big lock on it. So I don't think I'll be taking the power line route. So hopefully I can find this old route. It's listed on my map, but on Google Earth it really looked like probably a closed road. So it's going to depend on how long ago it was closed and if it was decommissioned or just closed. The road I'm hoping to go up is on my Pokemon Go map. It's on to the left there. If that's really a road, that's where I'll go, and it should be a pretty straightforward hike up the road with, I don't know, maybe 1,000 feet elevation gain. I'm not sure what elevation I'm at right now. I haven't gained much, but I'm breathing pretty hard. I guess the anemia has gotten pretty bad. Oh, found my road. On Google Earth it looked like it might be decommissioned, so we'll see. There's another road down there. I could probably do a lot of exploring in this area. So I'll go just around the corner here. I swear on the satellite view it looked like this road was decommissioned, but I see tire tracks. That's a good sign. And there's got to be a way to get to the peak where the radio towers are. So I think once I get around this corner, I will know. Oh yeah, looks like a good road. Okay, I think this is going to be my route up. And I think from here it's about 2 miles to the top. I'm happy to find a whole new place to hike and explore this close to home, and looks like it's going to offer a lot of solitude. Yay! This is kind of feeling like spring weather. Sun's out now and there's steam rising up. I can hear birds chirping. Thought maybe I heard a car. Oh boy, here's a big intersection. I have a decision to make here. I think I'll just stay on the road I'm on. That looks like plenty of opportunities to explore around here. Take a quick peek at my GPS. I could be wrong. I generally do want to go up, and that road there is going up. But I know I need to go in a long ways before I go up too. And there is, on my map at least, a lake down there to the left. So, stop and consult my GPS. Or maybe just my iPhone, because it's got the main roads. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is the road I want. My reading glasses seem to have fallen off my head. Damn it. So I gotta backtrack a little bit. I had them very recently, so I don't think I have to go back too far to find them. Unfortunately, I need reading glasses to really be able to see my GPS. Still backtracking to look for my glasses. I last saw them for sure when I went in the woods and dug a hole, put my raincoat in my pack, left the woods, realized that my glasses were in my raincoat pocket, so stopped and took them out. Oh, hey, I found my glasses. All right, and here they are. Right. Back to the four-way intersection. It's very clear that I want to go straight. There's a couple little peaks that those roads go up, and one day, maybe even today, I'll explore those. But right now I'm headed up to the main peak. Google Earth and my map show a little lake down there, so I'll probably check that out on the way back. I drew a track log on my GPS roughly where I thought this road would be. It was definitely a bit off, but I'm just now intersecting where I thought the road would be on my track log. There's been some thinning and some logging activity in here. I hear noise up ahead. I think it's just wind though. So it looks like actually the road I was on went to the lake. It's not really a lake, it's more of a wetland. It looks pretty. There's some ducks and stuff down there. Hopefully I'm on the right road. I just collected my gym reward. It says I have 22 Pokemon assigned, so I got 100 coins. And that'll pay for the incubators I'm going to use today. You can see why this road looked decommissioned in the satellite video. It's just, I don't think this is the main route up Kamilche Peak. I really don't. Hopefully I'm on the right road. I don't know though, there's moss in the middle of the road, and my rule of thumb in the Olympics is if there's moss in the middle of the road, it means it's a dead-end road. But that's on publicly accessible roads, so we'll see. But this road is getting more and more the road is ended. Okay. Alright, gonna have to backtrack. Or see if this is a route that was a road at some point. I could potentially just go cross country here. There's kind of a trail. I'm gonna consult my GPS and see. Since I have cell service, I use Google Earth and got a satellite view. It shows exactly where I am. And if I brush crash through here, I'm going back up to the road I was just on. I had to dig another hole. Okay, so if I brush crash up through here, eventually I will hit what looks like a reasonable road. I'm not really sure what the scale is, though, on Google Earth, so I'm going to kind of mosey up this way while I try to determine what the scale is. There's kind of a animal trail or something here that will probably just lead me straight to the road. In fact, this is possibly an old motorcycle track, so this might not be bad going at all. I'll find out. It's really hard to get this in focus. I'm that blue dot on the map, and I'm trying to get to this clearing up here. And I seem to be going pretty fast. I found a survey track to follow. I think this is going to go well. We'll see. Did it. Wow. Google Earth and satellite view was really helpful there. I'm very anemic. Okay, that was a nice route. I'll probably take it back down. Just about egg hatching time. Okay, it's egg hatching time. Time to hatch a 5K egg. And I think these 10K eggs might hatch on this hike too. So all I gotta do is go to the main screen and it'll go into the egg hatching thing. Okay, let's see what we get. Ella kid. Eh. Oh well. It's cute anyway. At least it wasn't a 10K egg. So I'll go ahead and load up another 5K egg into my infinite incubator because I'm not going to get any other kind of eggs out here. Okay. Made it to the junction of the road that should take me to the top. If I take this road back down, it'll go out to that power line, I think, and there was a gate there, and I might be able to climb over the gate to get out, but I don't know if the dog would be able to. And there are cows, so I'll probably just go back that way when I'm done. I see some snow-covered stuff in the distance. I'm definitely heading up now. Can't be too far from the top. Okay, by crow I'm 1 3/4 miles from the top, so means I'm at least a good 2 miles from the top. That's how it always works on these roads. So it's actually good to plan hikes that are shorter than I want because they always end up being longer, and then I get in a hike of the length that I actually want. We're at about 900 feet, and our hike's going to top out at around 1,100 feet. Looks like I've made a slight wrong turn. I need to backtrack just a little bit to the last intersection. And this road's actually on my GPS, and it's showing I'm only about a 1/10 mile from the top. It's never boring when you have to route find. But yeah, just that intersection down there, not too far. I'm glad I caught that quickly. Definitely going to be up in the snow a little bit. I think maybe I can actually see my goal. I don't know. It won't be long before I can see where I'm going anyway. It's kind of pretty in here. There's a stream, so in spite of their best efforts to the contrary, there's a few pretty areas on Green Diamond Land where they're not allowed to cut next to the creeks. I think that's where I'm going. I might even see part of the tower. Oh, there it is. There's the tower. That's where I'm going. And I'll definitely take the road rather than brush crashing up that garbage there. Oh, why is it so dark? Why is it so bright? Yeah, there's a notch there, and there's a tower, and I don't know if it shows up on the camera. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Okay, this has got to be the actual main road that goes to the top. I could try taking it down, but who knows where it would take me. And this will be the gate that leads to the top. And luckily, it's not posted. I was afraid it would be. There's kind of some mixed rain and snow falling now. Definitely not the best weather, but I had to get out. I can't lose weight just sitting around at home, eating and eating and eating. And someone had several oranges here, left their peels behind. Those look pretty yummy. So here's the gate. And there's nothing to indicate that I'm not allowed to be here. So that's good. Often these gates are just dummy locked. Don't know if this one is. No, it looks like it really is locked. But it doesn't matter because I'm on foot. So I'll just walk around it. But yeah, when you hit these locked gates out here, a lot of times it turns out they're not really locked. They're just shut and made to look like they're locked. The view is starting to open up. I see some water over there. I'm not actually sure what that water is. So there's where I'm going, that tower up there. It's a different looking design. Looks kind of scary. I could go straight up there, but I don't really feel like this is pretty nasty stuff to walk over. So I'm just gonna take this road with circles its way up the hill. I hope there's a nice view on the other side. It's a bit hazy, but this is still a better view than I often get on top of Dayton Peak. That's Lake Isabella down there. That's where I started. Really getting gray and ominous. I've got my tarp so I can have a dry lunch break even if it does rain. Coming up to another gate. There's a little road down there that I think goes to that installation. Creepy looking installation. I'm gonna just keep on going this way. It's a couple of different tower installations up here. It's a generator running up here. It's an interesting old gate. Okay, made it to the base of one of them. Gonna go around the corner over here and explore just a little bit. There'll probably be cameras and all kinds of signs up here. Yep. Generator room. Do not store any material in this room. For storage information, call your system supervisor. Absolutely no storage. Verizon Wireless. Ha! Okay, well, I should have excellent cell phone service up here then, because that is my provider. Wow. Yeah, there we go. So that's my cell phone tower. Notice, radio frequency fields beyond this point may exceed FCC maximum exposure limit of power allowable for general public. These signs are all kind of recent, at least the ones on South Mountain are quite recent. No trespassing. Operations licensed by the federal government. That's kind of tricky wording. It's not federal property. They have a license to have a radio tower. It's kind of misleading wording there. Oh well. I'll stop the video and take some pictures now. This is not a federal facility. This is a Verizon radio tower. And Verizon has a license through the FCC to have a radio tower. That's all. Okay, I got my bearings. Straight down there is the golf course. And over there is the casino. 101's down there. I can hear the hum of traffic from 101, but I can't actually see 101. And again, back over here is Lake Isabella, which I walked up here from. That looks like more than 2 miles to me. Might turn out to have been a nice little hike. So south of Lake Isabella is what? McCleary will be down there somewhere. So yeah, the view here isn't too bad actually. Maybe I'll sit here and have lunch under the tower. I guess this is a good lunch spot. Really not a bad view at all here. And I got a stump to sit on. And I got cameras pointed at me, so I guess I better not do any sunbathing. Ready for lunch, buddy? I bet you are. So I got company up here. Some PUD crews have come to work on the facilities. Oh, hush. Okay, I had a nice hot cup of coffee, but it is kind of chilly up here, and it looks like I actually hiked 5 miles to get here instead of the 2 I was expecting. And it's noon, so I guess it's time to head down. This was a fun hike, and I will definitely be back. Oh boy, weather's getting nasty. Here comes some snow. Time to get out of here. Here comes the snow again. I think it's time for me to go. Sage, no, come on. You're trespassing, come on. Here comes the snow. Oh, it's pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I hope I'm trying to send some Instagram photos, but I don't know if it'll show up or not. Well, this is kind of fun. I'd rather be in the snow than the rain. Sure is getting dark though. What time is it? It's not time for it to get dark yet. It's 1:16 is all. Yeah, it shouldn't be getting dark for a while yet. What time does it get dark today?
Sunset will be at 5:55 p.m. today.
Yeah, I got plenty of time. Oh boy, we are going to get snowed on though. Oh boy. It's locked, not locked now. The PUD crew came up this way from Taylortown. I saw that that was a potential route, probably even the main route, but it looked like a lot longer walk than coming up from Lake Isabella, so I came in from that way. Hopefully I can find my way out without any issues. It's not going to be 5 miles back because I shouldn't have to do the same amount of backtracking for dog food and missing glasses. And hopefully. I just got to make sure I don't miss my turn where I had to do that brief section that was off-road. And the snow's lessening and the sun's coming out and it's starting to warm up again, which is good. I couldn't find Sage's raincoat today. Need to really get her own coat anyway. She was wearing Patch's coat, and it's a little small on her. Sage is a big dog, isn't she? Yeah, she's a big dog. It's easy enough to tell when I need to leave the road, because the road leaves me. I don't know, maybe this road used to go through at one point. So, just gotta figure out the way down. Really not tricky because there's definitely kind of a trail between this road and the other road, and there's even survey markers. So I don't know that one could actually drive up to the top of Kamilche Peak from Lake Isabella. You can walk up, but driving up I don't think so. And maybe they intend to build another road here because there is a row of orange ribbons which look like a survey line. Maybe it's just someone was marking their way that came here before me, I don't know. This isn't even the exact route I took down. I'll have to get my GPS out in a minute. I think the route I took was a little bit farther to the right than this. Ooh. Oh man, it's slippery in here now too. Yuck. Don't like this. No, I don't like this at all. Gonna have to put the camera away and get the GPS out so I stay on track here. Okay, back on the actual path I took up. That's one thing, if you head off even just slightly on the wrong bearing, you can end up a long ways from where you intend to be. So this is a little nicer walking. Yeah, I think this is just an old motorcycle trail. So I find a lot in these green diamond lands, if a road ends, there's usually a trail. So just look around a little bit and you'll find the trail, and there always seem to be trails that connect all of the roads. I found that on hiking to Dayton Peak, and I found it over by Goldsboro Creek. I certainly found it here. This looks an awful lot like an old road. I've almost made the connection down to the lower road now. I can see it off to my left. I'm glad I didn't turn back when I came to the end of the road and just looked for a brush crashing route, because it worked out quite nicely. I'm looking forward to getting home and analyzing my track log. It really didn't feel like 5 miles coming up here though. So I don't know. Maybe my GPS jumped around a bit. Although, according to the phone, it was pretty close to 5 miles. I mean, according to Pokemon Go, I hatched a 5-kilometer egg, and what about 7 kilometers to get up here, according to Pokemon Go, so maybe. I'm definitely going to hatch my 10K eggs. Probably shouldn't have this camera out in the rain so much. I'm doing all my recordings when I'm hiking with my Ricoh GR2. It's not the best movie camera in the world, but it's really light. And it does have an APS-C sensor, even though it's just tiny. Okay, back to this road. I'm going to put my camera away. It's really starting to come down now. Okay, it's time for my 10K eggs to hatch, and I'm really hoping for Larvitar or Mareep. The only really bad thing I think that comes out of 10K eggs now is Mantine, which isn't really bad, but it's the worst thing, I guess. So I hope I don't get a Mantine. I've already hatched 4 of them from 10K eggs. Mareep or Larvitar, please. Oh, Miltank! That's good too! Yes! There's one for the Pokedex. Yay! Oh my gosh, that is so goofy looking. I'll check its IVs later. Okay. Next. Mareep or Flaffy? I mean... well, once upon a time I might have thought that was a cool hatch, but I have so many of those now. That might be a pretty powerful one though at 1400. And I got a 5K egg that's going to hatch pretty soon. Okay. I'm getting near the lakes and the wetlands. You can actually see the lake on the Pogo map. So another 0.2 of a kilometer and my 5K egg will hatch. My camera battery is going to go dead pretty quick, so this might be getting very near the end of this video. Okay, this will probably be the last egg of this hike. I don't think I'm going to go another 5 kilometers, and all I have is 5K eggs. So, let's see what we get. I don't even know what's in 5K eggs now. Rhyhorn. It's alright. I got a million Rhydons, though, and no Stardust to power them up. Well, I guess I got a little bit of Stardust after hatching all those eggs, actually. Okay. Rhyhorn. I took a wrong turn. I kind of knew it the minute I saw an unfamiliar pile of garbage. I checked the IVs on that Miltank I hatched. His IV is only 66%. I think something has changed. I don't think it was possible to hatch something with IVs that low. They must have changed it. If they have, that'd be disappointing, because egg hatching was a good way to get high IV Pokemon. Happy to have a Miltank, but the IV 66, that's pretty bad. Definitely not going to power it up at all. Yeah, I took a wrong turn here. Came from there. Should have turned left. Instead, I went to the right. I could get out that way going on like the power line road, but there was a gate there and a cow pasture, and I don't know, I'd kind of like to avoid all that. And my camera battery is really, really low, so I think I'll make this the end of my video. So thanks for watching, and maybe I'll make another video next week. Bye! Quick video of this lake before my battery goes dead. Might sit here for tea. Might keep going. Maybe found a little bit of a shortcut, but it looks like it's taking me back to that gated power line road, which I don't want to end up at. But I don't think they would build a trail that puts you where you have to go to a gate. This is a maintained trail of some sort. It's got flagging on it. Motorcycle track, I think. Yeah, my attempt at a shortcut actually worked. It's putting me out on a gas line, which it wasn't the most direct shortcut possible, but it saved me maybe half a mile, at least a quarter mile, but probably closer to half a mile. Plus I got to see something different. And I'll have a new area mapped out that I can look at my track log on when I get home. Getting very close now to the road that kind of parallels Lake Isabella. Okay, back down to the main road. All I gotta do here is turn right, and I'll be at my car in, no more than half a mile, I think. Mile and a half mile, I don't know, somewhere in there. Back down to the horses. I'm going to put Sage on her leash. I don't know if she knows how she should act around horses. Back to the horses, but Sage doesn't. Sage, you don't bark at horses. Hush. Get us in trouble barking at these horses. I wonder if these are petable. I think they are, but the problem is Sage. The horses are friendly. Yes, they are. Hey, horsies.